Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Australian report for the 4th of August. So today we're just going to focus on the ASX, but we'll also look at the Nikkei as well because it's also in the same pattern but slightly different as well. So with this market here, I've been looking at this in two ways, possibly looking at wave 3 sitting over here, or wave 3 sitting here with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, and then coming back for wave 4. So we're back above the 6,000 area through here, and we can see from this indicator here, just the basic stochastics is that we've got a buying setup sitting on this level here, and we need to look at how we can move into this level here and what would constitute a change in trend to the upside here as well. So I just want to have a look at the Nikkei here for a moment, because the Nikkei here, just keeping it really simple here, is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for 1 and 2 here, a nice strong third wave here, and then looking for an A and a B and a C for the fourth wave here. So it never really made it back up above these highs here, which is nice. And also to this structure here where we've had the A wave down here, then an A and a B, and then it does look like we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the wave C of B, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the C wave here. So it may be that this is already finished here, so we'll just wait for another session here just to see if that pops up through here, because if that's the case, then we'll be seeing this market move up towards the next level here, which will be the 25,000 area here. It's not sitting on group 1 yet, by the way, as well, so 20,000 1, 2 and 3, so we really need it to sit here, but we can get a buying opportunity on here. I just want to see if this pushes up, but it's very much the same pattern as the Australian market. So I'm thinking, this wave 4 here, in one way or another, we really need to label this wave 4 here as well. But with the Nikkei and this market, even though we're back above the 6,000, we still need a little bit more evidence in terms of Elliott that we have an impulse wave here. So we'll be looking at that today. So it's possible that this here is just an A wave here, a B wave here, and a C wave here to this point, and we'll move up. So I'll just leave these as it stands at the moment for here, but we have been looking at it on the 4-hour chart. Like this here. Don't need that line there now. So, but yeah, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. It's a little bit tricky to get an A wave here, a B wave here, and then a C wave out of this here. So it can count from 5 waves in terms of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 in here for this one, and the correction, then we've got another 5 waves. So it's hard to get that ABC pattern happening there as well. So maybe we could count it as an A and a B and a C here for the A wave, down for the B wave, and up for the C wave here. So that's possible to count it that way. Whichever way I go, it's still, looking at the Nikkei, and that still would need to sort of label this wave 4 here. But the other thing here that's interesting is that from the low here to the high here, this is the 61.8% here, and this can count here now as an ABC pattern, so an A and a B and a C wave here to the 61.8%. So maybe in a way too, it's also possible to look at this as wave 1 here and wave 2 here. I mean, obviously this is not finished just yet here, this move to the upside. We need to clarify that. So I'm talking now of the market possibly pushing up higher here, but I need to grab evidence of that, because currently the move up here is only in 3 waves, so an A and a B and a C wave here. So it can certainly fail from this point. It just won't be the impulse wave down that we talked about yesterday, unfortunately, because the market's back above the 6,000. So that's taken our short trades out, unfortunately. So let's just look at this little pattern in here now. So we can see that the market's getting to a point of being overbought here, and let's just take a closer look at that, shall we? I think we might just go to the 15-minute chart for this. So this is the move up here, And what I can see here is I can see that we could label this here as wave 1 here, or wave A here, wave 2 here, wave B here, wave 3 here, or wave C here. And also too, this is the 61.8% retracement level as well in this case. So what we can look at next here, if we copy this, the wave 4, the 6,000 is the 38.2% retracement level here for this. Maybe there's another little high here. Let me just check. I'm looking at this as one. I'm just trying to count 5 waves in here. So we've got 1 and 2 here, and then we're looking at yeah, no, we should be okay. I mean, that should be the top there for that, but this is a bit of a loaded gun here to push it higher, but maybe there is a little push higher and then down. But I know that the S&P 500 is also sitting at 3,300, so I'm expecting a correction there, so that will probably happen during the daytime here. It's Tuesday, so in the bullish weekly cycle, we see Tuesday with profit taking in the morning session, then pushing up from that point. So a bit of a V-shaped day, the way that I've got this here. How far will it pull back? Will it pull back to the 38.2% retracement level? That's something that we need to just wait and see. But anything close to that would be fantastic. So 38.2% here. The main takeaway here, though, is that, just put that up there, the main takeaway here is getting, will we get 5 waves here? And then if we get 5 waves, then we're going to get an A and a B and a C wave here for this. So what we'll see here is we'll see this market have a correction in this space here while the S&P 500 is at 3,300. Watch that video. But otherwise 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here, and wave 1 would be roughly the same size as wave 5. So just take that on board. So it may reach a bit higher. But then we'll be looking for an A and a B and a C pattern here, coming back and retesting the 6,000 and then up again. Now, to get all of this, and obviously this would be where the trade comes in over here for the long trade, but we need to see 5 waves up here first as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Otherwise, we've currently the reality is that we've only got 3 waves up. I think we'll get 5 waves because wave 3 is really long and strong here, because in a correction of an ABC, normally wave A and wave C have got some sort of relationship. I can see a proportional relationship there, but not one of equality. So it's probable that wave 3, 4 and 5 is going to play out. But at the same time, we'll still, the real trade setup will come from an A and a B and a C pattern at that particular point there as well. So so we just need to wait for that really and see, because if we do get this, let me just copy this here. If we do get those 5 waves up, we'll look at that as wave 1 and wave 2 here. So we'll be looking at a 3rd wave over this side over here. So just a bit of a waiting game. So that would put us basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday could be in here somewhere. So that would leave us Friday and Monday to be the bullish days. I'd also keep an eye on the S&P 500, the video that we've put out there, because we're looking for a trade setup off the 3,300 that will take us higher. Okay, so let's just go back a tad here. So what we're looking for So as it stands at the moment, the move up is in 3 waves, but we're looking for 5 waves up. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3, and we're looking for 4 here today and 5 here today. And then Wednesday and Thursday here being the bearish days. And then we're looking for a move up at that point. And if that's the case, we'll look at this as wave 1 and wave 2 here. And if not, if this just stays as 3 waves here, then we're going to be coming lower back into this space down here. I'm not sure how that pans out with this as well here, because this has moved up so far here. We can just look at, I mean, where I got the 61.8% was probably from there, because that's the last structure, because we know we can count this down as 1 and 2 here, and 3, 4, and 5 here. So an impulse wave here is the A wave, the B wave here, and then 1 and 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another little one to finish it off in here. So coming back up here overlaps this one here, so it's making it corrective at this point. It could be that we're down for 1 here and back for 2 here, then down for 1 here and back for 2 here, and then have a very strong move to the downside here too. So that's also possible as well. So we really need to look at that this current structure up here as to see if it's either 3 waves or 5 waves. So 3 waves up, and then we'll be coming down deeper. Or if we get the 5 waves up, then we can look at this as an impulse wave here, and then we're going to get another impulse wave over this side for that. And we'll also keep an eye on this market here as well, the Nikkei here, because we're in the same family here with our neighbor here. So we'll see how this progresses here further to the upside. So this will give us shine a bit of light as well, because this is a bit cleaner here, this particular count, where we've got the finance sector and the mining sector going in 2 different directions. So it makes it quite difficult for the ASX. It's in a rock and a hard place. Alrighty, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.